What's up, guys? It's Ben here with Srkcycles.com, and today I have a 2000 Yamaha Royal Star Venture. Take a quick walk around this thing so you can see it up close and personal. Let's jump right into it. We're going to start back here in the back. You can see that rear tire. Rear tire's got tons of tread left. Good to go for a lot of miles. I'm going to call it maybe like 70 or 80%. Good tread there. Coming up, you can obviously see your two tailpipes coming out there. You got your turn signals on both sides, and you have your tail light here. Of course, you have your license plate mount. All this stuff looks to be in pretty nice shape. Nothing really jumped out at me back here that I needed to point out. As far as on the lower part, on the back of the bags or anything. We'll come up here to the trunk. See the trunk there. One thing I did want to point out on the trunk is this scratch here. It looks like it was touched up, but not very well. So there's definitely a mark there that I want to point out. Of course, we'll pop the trunk. You can see that in there. All that's good to go. Close it up. Some light black streaks up here. I'm not sure if maybe that's like someone spinning their leg up over, catching it with a boot, but that is there. You have these this light little black mark right there, pointing that out. You have the side bags here. Just to unlock them. They are currently locked. So that's on me, but they do open up, so there's that. All the paint here is looking pretty good. There is a little mark right here that I wanted to point out. Right there at my pointer finger. See in there, that fender is looking pretty decent. Of course, you have your your passenger floorboard, and you have your rider floorboard with the rear brake. It does have the highway pegs, is a nice touch. It does have the battery tender if you're gonna leave it, park it over the winter. Throw the tender on it, make sure that battery's staying good. The side cover there, that's in nice shape. You can see the motor here. And then of course you have your exhaust coming out there. That's looking pretty good. All the way back underneath the bags. They're all in nice shape. Jump up here, you can see the tank. Tank's in pretty nice shape. Paint's all nice. This Venture badge is in good shape. Of course, you have your Royal Star there on top. All stuff's looking good. Got your lower foot fairing here. See that. If you jump up here to the front, have your top front fairing. Get your headlight here. Got your two turn signals there. It does have the air dams there on both sides. There you can see the top of the fender. All this stuff's in pretty good shape. I just want to make sure that wasn't a scratch that I missed earlier. Just a little piece of dirt, piece of grass or something. Here's your front tire. Front tire is looking to be a little bit more worn down than the back tire. I'm going to call it maybe 60%. But definitely a lot of good tread left there. Definitely good to ride on for a while. There's your wheel from that side. Of course, you have your front brake. Up your 4 tubes there. I did miss that on the other side. Let's just jump over there really quickly. You can see them. And you can see that front brake there. Alright. There's that lower foot fairing on this side. Of course, there's that highway peg sticking out. You gotta have a highway peg on both sides. On this upper fairing right here, there's 3 little marks right there. I just want to point out. Jump in here and look at the tank. The tank's in nice shape. Thought that was a mark. Again, it just came off my fingernail. So there's that. Tank's looking good. Of course, you have your motor in here. See all that. This bike is carbureted, so it does have the choke. It does have the fuel shut-off valve. Have your rider floorboard. Got your toe shifter and your heel shifter. And your passenger floorboard. Of course, you have your kickstand down here. All that's in good working order. There's your side cover there. Jump over on this bags on this side. This one's unlocked, which is good. You can see inside there. The other one looks exactly the same. Close that up. Got a light scratch right there. Oh, nope, that was actually just some black gunk came right off of my finger. There's the side of the bag. Bag's looking decent. Of course, you have your exhaust coming out all the way underneath. There's all that. Jump up here on the seat. Of course, you have your backrest for the passenger. Have your passenger seat. Both seats have these weird like black scuffs on them. I mean, it looks like a boot like dragging across, but it's kind of in weird places. I'm not really sure why that is, but that is that. You do have the rear speakers here and here. Got the rear speakers control right there. Got the venture on the seat. Over that, coming up over the tank. Of course, you have your fuel cap up here. Comes off, get your ignition, get your clutch, all your controls there. Your throttle, front brake, kill switch, and all those controls. Of course, you have your gauges up here. Let's turn this thing on. There you go, 17,980 miles. There'll be a few more than that after the test drive. Make sure you check out the test drive video on YouTube if you're interested in this bike. Good way to see it out on the road. This bike does have the radio. It's #1. So there's that. There's all your controls there. Let's fire it up. That. Make sure these turn signals work. Turn signal on that side. Turn signal on this side. Jump back in the back. There's that one. And there's that side. Alright guys, like I said, this is a 2000 Yamaha Royal Star Venture with a little under 18,000 miles on it. If you're interested in this bike, make sure you check out the test drive video on YouTube and check out the motorcycle at srkcycles.com. Thanks so much for watching.